Welcome back, team. Today's an advanced level workout. We got the purple lights on. So if you find yourself here and you're not 100% confident with your ability to balance and move and get super sweaty, then you may want to check out some of the earlier ones. The blue ones, the intermediates, and the greens, the entry levels. Today, we're going to go for 36 minutes, and we've got some complex and some little bit complicated movements in terms of stringing things together. So I'm going to talk through the movements first. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tutorial, talk about form. If you want to skip straight into it, because you know what you're doing, you're a master, check the links below for the chapter description. Otherwise, first off, we're going to talk about push-up corkscrews. This is a movement we've done a few times in these workouts. It's a joining, it's an amalgamation of two movements, a corkscrew and a push-up, but we want to try and make it seamless, make a nice smooth transition between the two. So here we go. We're going to do the push-ups first. We're going to keep our feet pretty close together, straight legs, hips in between the shoulders and the ankles. Perform one push-up. What we're then going to do is rolling over to the one side. If I'm rolling towards my left, it's the lower leg. Left leg's going to kick out. Tap that right arm. That's the corkscrew. Push up. Rotate to the right. It's now the right. It's now the lower leg. The right leg that presses it. Sorry there. Had a little bit of a brain fart. I find that my muscle memory will kick in before my actual mouth memory does. So that's our push-up corkscrews. All you remember is if you're rolling in one direction, it's the lower leg that kicks out, taps the upper arm. So it's contralateral. Right arm, left leg, right arm. Same thing. Awesome. All right, next up to that, we are going to touch into the punching numbers. So who remembers the punching numbers? Hand up in chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's assuming we've got the left leg forward. So we don't need to go through all of them, but number 1 is that front jab, 2 is the cross, 3 is the front hook, 4 is the back hook, 5 is the front uppercut, and 6 is the back uppercut there. The one we're doing right now is a 1, 2 squat knee. Okay, 1, 2 squat knee, and we're gonna alternate those ones. So what we're doing is 1, 2 squat knee, same leg. We're gonna swap sides. 1, 2 squat knee. Okay, so we're going through this one 4 times. You'll get some practice. The first couple of times, you're just gonna get your mind ready, used to that combination, and then the next 2 times, really start to work on getting that heart rate up. So after that one, we've got toe lunge burpees. So what this one is, any time we mix a burpee in with other stuff, it becomes a little bit more intense. We're gonna do that toe lunge first. So a toe lunge is when we lunge forward, we're actually gonna tilt at the hips here, tap that toe, get back up to the top, perform a burpee, and then we're gonna lunge forward with the other leg. Big toe lunge, down, but burpee. Lunge forward, toe tap, and then perform a burpee. So there's no jump up. Instead of the jump, we're doing that big toe lunge forward. Okay, so big heart rate riser with this one. After that, we're going back into the numbers. We got 1, 1, 2, duck, 5, 6. So this one we are splitting up into the left hand and right hand, okay? I'm pretty sure. Edit. Now, we're gonna go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. So first off, we're gonna go 1, 1, 2, duck, 5, 6. Okay, let's break that down. We've got the jab, cross, duck down as if someone's throwing a punch at you. When you come up, you've got that front uppercut and then back uppercut. And at 30 seconds, we're gonna spin around, change arms. So it's a 1, 1, 2, duck, 5, 6. Take a breath in between each one. Like I said, do it in your own time. That's the beauty of you being at home doing this. You can put it together, piece it together, speed up as you become more confident. After that, we've got push gorillas. Push gorillas are in the push-up position. What we're gonna do, perform a full push-up, but at the top of the push-up, we're then gonna kick our feet up towards our hands, sit here like a big angry gorilla. You don't need to beat your chest, but that's how they would if they were sitting this way. So feet out, perform a push-up, legs up to the hands, and repeat. There we go. So lots of hip mobility required there. Lots of core strength too as we're doing the push-ups and the kicking of the knees up towards our chest there. After push gorillas, Cossack squats. So this one isn't complex. It's just a little bit more of an advanced movement. Nice wide feet. We're gonna squat down onto one side, much like a side lunge, except heel down, toe up. Keeping the butt down, we're gonna go across the other side. So these ones really, really good for the adductors. For those of you that are also training for the long run that we're doing, or that have been training for the long run, that's a really good one to open up the adductors, the groin muscles, which can sometimes take a bit of a beating because oftentimes we're focusing on working our glute medius. The adductors are kind of the opposing muscles to that, so it should go hand in hand with the adductors and the glute medius there. After that, final movement is the dive bomber. So this is another type of push-up. We're gonna start off in a downward dog, but it's gonna be a nice wide foot downward dog, okay? You don't necessarily need to have your heels flat on the floor. What we are gonna do from here is get ourselves underneath a barbed wire fence. So pretend you're a dog, you've dug a little hole underneath the fence, and you're sneaking into the neighbor's yard. So under the fence, chin, chest, and then into that cobra position. So our butts are nice and low. We're then gonna go in reverse and pushing our heads back into that downward dog position. So that's why this is the advanced workout today. We're doing lots of mobility with our hips, shoulders, lots of push strength, lots of jumping strength as well there, and we're throwing hands. So we're gonna put our watches into cardio mode. We're gonna get this started. This is good fun, good fun. All right, connected. Pressing go, and in 20 seconds, we've got these push-up corkscrews. So everyone, grab your bottles of water. Make sure you got them handy, because you'll probably want to grab a sip in between each movement. It's been a while since we've done a purple workout. Looking forward to this one. Okay, push-up corkscrews in 5 seconds. Down on the floor. You want some room on the left and the right here. Push up, corkscrew, and tap. As you're starting off, just focus on the form. Try not to go too fast. You don't want to get too tired too quickly, but also remember that this first round, things might feel a little bit sluggish. You might feel like you're not quite warmed up. You don't have a lot of energy. That comes in the second and the third round here. Nice, up on the feet. We've got our 1-2 squat knee. Now this one, we are basically squared away, okay? And we're gonna swap that 1-2 just after each double knee here. So watch me if you don't quite understand it. It'll come to you. So these 30-second rests, they're gonna start to feel a little bit smaller and smaller as we get on here. So here we go. We're gonna go, first off, left hand as our number 1, 2, 1. So 1, 2, duck. We're going knee, other side, right hand first now. 1, 2, duck, other knee. Down, knee, other hand first. So we're not teaching you how to box. What we're trying to teach you to do is get the body moving, get the heart rate up. Down. Try and not stop, okay? Left, right, down, knee, right, left, down, left knee, left, right, left. 15 more seconds, keep it going. Awesome. Well done. Good. So now we're gonna get that breath back. I'm gonna get some circulation of airflow in here. Toe lunge burpees. Again, anytime we're doing burpees, you know that I'm trying to get your heart rate up. We're trying to get the blood pumping, the sweat flowing. With the toe lunge as well, it's a little bit more power required to get you up off the floor. So the toe lunge, remember, it's a big, deep lunge. We're gonna lean forward at the hips, tap the toes, bring it up, gonna kick back into that burpee, but instead of jumping, we're gonna lean forward with that other side now. big lunge forward. So deep lunge. I want you to go further than you'd normally go. See how big the angle is in this back knee. Tap, bring it up, hands down, burpee. Sorry, other leg now. Tap, bring it up. See how much I'm twisting in the waist as well, because I want to be mobile. I don't want to look stiff with this one. It's all about mobility and being strong as you're moving through space there. So you want to be nice and confident. Keep your chest up when you are standing tall. And get your breath back now. Now, here's the numbers again. 1, 1, 2, duck, 5, 6. So we're gonna do the first 30 seconds with the left foot forward, right foot back. Remember, 1 is this front, 2 is the big straight punch, 5 and 6 are the uppercuts. Ready? You got this, let's go. 1 and 1, 1, 2, duck, 5, 6. Take a break. 1, 1, 2, duck, back, back. Okay, so you got front, cross, down, front uppercut, back uppercut. Take a rest. See, watch my hips with this one. See, as I do the cross, I twist the hips down. We got big up on the toes, and then we swivel the hips again for this backhand. Okay, swapping sides. Right hand in front. We go 1, 1, 2, down, up, up. 2, down, up, up. Good. If you've never thrown a punch, if you've never been to a boxing ring, doesn't matter. The cool thing about this is that at home, this is fun. You can have fun throwing hands, just in your bedroom, in your lounge room, wherever you are. Nice, nice. And if you've never done it before, it's gonna surprise you how much your upper back is gonna do a lot of work. You're gonna feel it there. Hey, whoa, key turn, really? That's are you able to take a screenshot of that? That's hilarious, I love that. Well, not funny, that's actually great. So Bing Chat recommends me. Fantastic. Okay, here we go, push gorillas. So we're gonna do that push up. How are you, key turn, by the way? Bringing the feet up. As we're doing this, I want you to focus on having a nice straight back, okay? Try not to curl your back. Hands down, kick it back, form that push up. Feet as close to the hands as you can. Get that push up in, and then really kick those knees up to the shoulders. See that? I wanna be like a gorilla down here. Push, gorilla, push, gorilla, good. And bring it up. That's cool. Is Bing Chat the AI bot, or is that just a standard non-artificial intelligence bot? Is it just a standard bot? Okay, here we go. We got Cossack Squats to do. You're probably familiar with Cossack Squats, even if you haven't done these advanced level ones with me. They are something that I do like to introduce to people early on, because there's something that you can work on. So here we go. Down low, I can go wider. I want to keep my torso and chest upright as I'm bringing myself down to these Cossack Squats. Oh, it's the large language model AI chat. That's cool. All right. Where does it get its information from? Where does it get its data from? That would be interesting to know. So think about your quads, think about your glutes, think about the core. Breathe deep into the belly. Nice braced core as you're going down. You can exhale as you're coming up. Amazing. Feels good. All right, that was first round. We're gonna finish off the first round with our dive bombers now. Now this one's all about shoulder mobility, a lot of core strength. We're gonna try and make it nice and smooth. Don't worry about how fast you go with these dive bombers. If you can make it smooth, you can make it look like you're moving in a controlled slow motion. That's the way to do it. Okay. Butt in the air. We're in a downward dog. We're then scooching underneath this fence. Cobra, squeezing the butt here, chest up, pushing it back. Strong shoulders, straight arms directly overhead, and then repeat. Cobra, looking up. We're gonna bring it back. Strong shoulders, strong triceps. Make sure that core is filled with air, braced, getting a nice stretch here, then reverse. Try not to let your chin, your chest, or your crotch actually like scrape the ground. You wanna be 3 millimeters away from the ground with this one. And push up. Let's go. Nice. Awesome. Whew. You're off to work. HG, mate, I didn't mean to dab. I don't dab unironically. I was just gonna be like this, hey, get off to work. Thanks for dropping in, HG. We'll catch you next time. Probably catch you a little bit later while Grace is streaming later today. I'll probably be in chat every now and then. I am pretty busy today, but we can do this. We can do this. Okay, push-up corkscrews team. We've got second round coming up. 2 out of 4 rounds. It's good to know how far you're coming. I do want to do some workouts sometime because they're kind of like the legendary tier workouts. Legendary tier workouts, I haven't done any. Not recorded for Twitch, for YouTube. Let's do a push-up corkscrews. They're actually the ones where you go into them knowing nothing about it. Now, I'm a huge fan of these. Couple of reasons. Every time I've done them, you feel like an overwhelming sense of accomplishment when you finish, because usually the people that do those kinds of workouts are, they have a military background. So they've got that David Goggins kind of hardness about them. And they don't take any weakness. They don't take any excuses. There's nothing. There's no reprieve. And you just have to keep on going for as long as they say you keep on going. So it's not like this where you go, oh look, I've got 26 more minutes. And there's that little light in the end of the tunnel there for you. Remember our combos, 1-2 squat, knee. Squared away. I'm gonna look right at you, camera, while we're doing these ones. But yeah, I kind of want to try and do some of those on Twitch one day. It's hard on YouTube because you can just look at how long the actual video is and go, oh yeah, I've got 10 minutes left of this YouTube video, so I know how long the workout's going to go for. But live on Twitch, for people that join me, it could be 20 minutes, it could be 200 minutes. Long workout. Try and get the knee up as high as you can, okay? So throw punch, duck down low, knee up high. This is a long interval, by the way. If you hadn't noticed, it's a full minute. So what I'm trying to get you to do is not stop through this whole thing. Down, let's go. Yeah. And when you don't stop, you're gonna take all of that knowledge and all of that practice we've been putting into play over the last however many months you've been working out with me for, and trying to get that heart rate in a nice aerobic zone. Because for long pushes, you know this, aerobic is where we can hold it for a long time. Don't mind the orange though, it's all good. Toe lunge burpees. Second round, now that we know what we're doing, big lunge, up, put some pace on it. Full hip extension before you lunge. When you're down, burpee, up, down. Big lunge, big toe tap. Keep it going, keep it rolling. Breathe as you need to, but don't stop. We're in the advanced level, we're in purple. So you know that if you found yourself to this point, you've been searching for this, you've been looking for this. You know it's what you need. And you know that if you let up, if you let yourself give up for a little bit, you're not gonna get your goals. Well, you're not gonna get them as fast as you want to. So we just keep pushing. 1, 1, 2, duck, 5, 6. Remember, it's 30 seconds. Listen to me. I'll tell you when to change. Left foot forward first. Jab, jab, cross, down, uppercut, uppercut. 1, 1, 2, down, 5, 6. Make that 5, 6 nice and snappy, okay? The 1 and the 2s, we're reaching far, ducking down as if you're avoiding a frying pan. And then you got 5, 6 snappy punches right in front of your face. Swap sides. Right foot forward now. Here we go. So now it's the right hand that jabs. Core bracing is help when you exhale on the strike. We're shadow sparring. We're not actually hitting anything. But you want to visualize something in front of you to aim at. Nice. Good job, team. There's nothing like a bit of punchy boy to get your heart rate up into that orange there. Whew. It's a good one. Okay, push gorillas. So take your time. You've got 15 seconds left to catch your breath. Remember these ones. I want to try and make them smooth. Make them just flow. Everything today, we want to flow. Okay, let's go. Push up position. Go, push up, gorilla, push, gorilla up, yes. One more. Brilliant. So Cossack squats, we know we don't get the heart rate up so high. I'm gonna have a drink. I need some water. Hey, 20 more minutes of this workout. How you're feeling? So super wide legs. Really, really, really wide legs. Because with this one, we're gonna go down onto a flat foot, toe down, toe point up, heel down, toe pointing up, and then across and back down again. So with these first 2 rounds, I'm returning to this full standing wide stance. But on the next 2 rounds, I'd like us to try and keep our hips down nice and flat, keeping my torso upright. But I'm gonna go down as low as I can. Good squats, good deep squats. Awesome, 5 more seconds. We've got a couple more reps we can get in here. Good stuff, good stuff. Team, dive bombers. You know that big red bit here? It denotes the end of our round. It's not gonna be red every time we do it, but just happens to be the big red one we're looking for today. Getting these big dive bombers in. Now, working on our shoulders with this one. Shoulders and core. Wide feet. We're in that downward dog, waiting to hear the beep. There it is. So speeding up just slightly with this one now. Notice my ankles as well. See how my ankles flex, or they extend when I push forward, and they flex to bring me back. The ankles and the toes. The only things touching the floor here are my toes and my hands. Then my heels when I get back to that downward dog, but that's optional. 15 more seconds. Triceps are starting to feel the burn. Shoulders getting a really good workout here. Chest also, the pecs. You can get a very, very, very good workout in just with body weight there, team. Doesn't take a lot of work, and you see the sweats flowing, It's in my eyes. Heart rate's up. We're burning calories, we're building muscle. That's the aim of the game for most people. When it comes down to hitting fitness goals and what people want to be doing to get to their goals, two main things: building muscle, burning calories. The building muscle part of things can get a bit more difficult, but if you're joining us and you're a beginner, the things you need to know is that don't think too much about the intricacies with the fat loss and the metabolic Krebs cycle, etc. Don't think too much about that. What you want to think about is actually just getting up and doing something, physical activity. So don't put anything off because you think it's not gonna be doing exactly what you want. When you're starting your fitness journey, you just do things and your body's gonna adapt. And once you start to learn how your body adapts, once you learn how to listen to your body, because I hear that a lot, don't we? Don't we, chat? We hear that so much. Oh, I listened to my body and I took a self-care day of bagels and Nutella. That's not self-care. And if you're listening to your body and your body tells you that, I think your body's gaslighting you. If it tells you that it needs Nutella, no. So it does take a bit of time to actually learn the language of your body, to learn what your body's actually saying when it tells you things. And a lot of the time, your body's gonna be fighting for homeostasis. It's gonna be fighting to remain comfortable, which is not a lot of the time what we need. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, squat, knee. Down. This is a minute long, remember? So don't go too hard and too fast. Make it sustainable. More seconds. Go. Yeah. Whew. Thanks, Katan. Screenshot in Discord. That's hilarious. That's great. Number 2. Oh, wow. Oh, it's got the Bustle website. Yeah, cool. Yeah. I remember the Bustle article because the author reached out to me when it was written. And that was I think that was written a little bit through COVID. And it got linked to a lot of times. So I think that's why it's ranking pretty high on the search results there. If I'm talking, I'm not working hard enough. Go. This is round 3, so we should be bringing some of the heat. Nice. That's what we want, orange. Yeah, let's go. Nice. All right, 15 more seconds. Let's go. So we've got our 1, 1, 2, duck, 5, 6. Keeping our left hand in front. 1, 1, 2, down. Make those 5, 6 snappy. Round 3, like I said. Ooh, get it right. There's 2 number 1s. 1, 1, 2, down. One more. Swap sides. Swap sides. So you got the right foot forward, left foot back. So right, left, down, right, left. Duck. That duck needs to be deep. You're gonna actually duck a punch. Someone's doing a big haymaker at you. You wanna get under it. Hey, 2, 10. Good time for one more. Awesome, awesome. So I haven't heard of, it might be a little bit, it might be a bit of me to, I haven't heard about Zaru before, Kitern. I don't know who that is. I'm sure they're massive. I'm sure they're a huge streamer. Do they do fitness mainly? Or are they a gaming streamer that does fitness every now and then? Push crawlers, here we go. Oh, the triceps are feeling it. Oh yeah, triceps. Awesome. All right, catch your breath. Yeah, cool. Let me have a quick look for him. Yeah, Roger. Okay, big person. That's cool. It's great to see gamers as well getting into the fitness space. Got to be careful with that because there have been some controversies lately with people that aren't qualified in fitness. Like it's awesome to get your workouts in. Now, I'm gonna keep my hips nice and low. But I suppose the problem with being an influencer is that people are gonna look for your influence. They're gonna look for you or look to you for direction in what they do in life. And when it comes to things like, not just fitness as well, you gotta be careful of this. When it comes to things like, I've seen people ask for taxation information or for help with their nutrition or help with just things they're doing in life, like their homework. Now you gotta be careful with that because a lot of these people, a lot of influencers may not actually have the credentials to be helping people out with any, to use the word twice, any credibility. Now, it's one thing to know what you're talking about, it's one thing to have knowledge, which is great because the internet's full of knowledge. But if you don't have qualifications or credentials to back yourself up with, then it is hard to actually to have some weight behind what you're saying. Okay, dive bombers. There's also the question of, I suppose, ethical business. If you're ever buying anything from anyone, if you're buying advice or you're buying programming, whether that's fitness, nutrition, physical, any of that sort of stuff, it's like I wouldn't be paying an accountant to do the building inspection on my new house, right? It's that sort of thing. Even though the accountant may have themselves built many houses and they may have dealt with many building inspectors, I wouldn't be asking my accountant for advice on building inspections. Just because they've got the knowledge there doesn't mean that it warrants them getting paid for the advice they're dishing out. So that's a thing to watch out for. Man, I'm sweaty. That was round number 3. Yeah, Kitern. I was partnered with Gymshark. And when Gymshark actually launched, I think this works. No, I turned it off. So I do have a Gymshark, I actually have a Gymshark code. So give me a sec, I can bring that up. Sponsors, Gymshark. This one. I can make this happen. So I can copy this. We've got 13 seconds. Copy, sub action. Chat command. I'm gonna add a new one. Give me a sec, we'll do this one. 4 seconds, push up corkscrews. I'll get it for you in a sec, Katurn. So yeah, the story with Gymshark, when they first launched their channel, during COVID, they were doing every Thursday. Well, it was Wednesday evenings in the UK, because Gymshark is a UK brand. But every Thursday morning, for me, they had four or five fitness streamers on Twitch. And what they did was they weren't actually fitness streamers. A lot of them were just PTs with their own social networks. But they did like a Zoom call, and they had streamers come into their Zoom call, and they would stream their Zoom call onto Twitch. So it was great because during COVID, literally what I was doing was the bodyweight workouts every day. They were supporting that. They were actually doing sponsored segments with me. So every Thursday morning was a sponsored Gymshark stream. So they had budget during COVID to help people get their workouts in at home, which was fantastic. Okay, 1, 2, squat, knee, 2, squat, knee, 1, 2, squat, knee. Sorry, I said that wrong. Knee, 1, 2, squat, knee. So that was good. That went on for about a year and a half during lockdowns, because London obviously had some very, very intense lockdowns as well. So for them, offering that to their home UK people was great. But then after COVID restrictions were lifted, budgets changed. And so what they did was they stopped the sponsored segments. They stopped doing the streams, which was fine. It's what happens with business. So we had no bad blood. I'm still what you'd call an ambassador for Gymshark. So give me a sec. I'm gonna go like this. Gymshark command, and then I'm gonna go paste sub action. And we're gonna go enable that. And then I'm gonna do a command, which is the chat command, Gymshark. I think I can add it in. Whoops. Here we go. Grumble, restrictions lifted. Oh, look, toe. You didn't like it? Toe lunge burpees, let's go. So there's a couple of schools of thought with that. Obviously, and look, I'm not downplaying COVID, downplaying why there were restrictions in the first place. They were definitely required. Some restrictions were handled better than others in different countries, different governments, but I'm not starting a political debate because too many idiots like to talk politics. So there's a Gymshark. There it is. That's gonna do this one, the action, which is the chat giveaway. Gymshark command, select that, okay, action save. So this should work now. There you go. So there's a link for you, Katurn. 1, 1, 2, duck 5, 6. Remember, we're in our fighting stance now. 30 seconds in one stance. So during COVID was actually, for people like me that do a lot of the online workouts for people at home, it turned into a time where we could really thrive. Okay, other side now. And obviously we don't want to thrive at other people's expense. There was lots of unfortunate things going on in the world, which we're not downplaying, but certain business models were able to survive lockdowns, whereas others that weren't as agile, they kind of fell by the wayside. So yeah, if you are after Gymshark gear, the thing that I found with it, and whenever we do work with sponsors here on FFP, we do a bit of due diligence where we look into how the brands represent themselves, how the brands are on search engines in terms of things like controversies or business ethics. One thing we did notice with Gymshark, it used to have a bit more of a gym bro kind of reputation, but these days they've made some really big strides in actually diversifying their models, diversifying the fit of their clothing, and really just cleaning up the image. And it's really good. It's good to see. So that's why we've remained an ambassador for Gymshark, and I've got that link there if you ever want to go shopping. Their sale times are great. I often pick up a lot of cool things during sale time. This top and these shorts, both Gymshark. So yeah, we're happy to support them. And they have said to me as well, if they do end up doing some like extra activations and things, they'll let me know if there's anything that fits. So good business. Cossack Squats, we're gonna get ready for that. We've got 2 minutes left of this workout team. So you can see how it flies when we start chatting about things. But I wanna focus on these. These are all about strength and coordination. So keeping the butt down low this time. Going across, butt low. Nice. So COVID finally caught up with you last month, and you're pretty sure it was at the gym, so that's a bit of a sore spot. Roger that. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to get too much into the discussions about, again, lockdowns, vaccinations, because it shouldn't be a sore spot, but there are a lot of people out there that are influenced by silly people. So I will just try and avoid talking about that sort of stuff, especially when we're trying to get our workout on, right? And obviously that's what you were trying to do, Kitern. You were trying to get your workout on and it was invaded by a virus. So that should be said as well. Hey, B-Foot, good morning. Good morning, you've caught me for the last movement, the last 1 minute of this workout. Because as I said earlier this week, standing true, I want to try and be on schedule, and I want to try and be early every day. Good. So getting this last set of core and shoulder movements in, squeezing the butt when we're out here in the Cobra. Big, tall arms, big straight arms above the head. Nice, one more. Actually, we've got 2 more. Let's go. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Team. Well done. That was really good. That was really good to do the purple level workout again. It has been a while. So what did you think? Let me know in the comments below what you thought of that. First workout back though. Oh, yeah, getting back into the workouts after recovering. You always got to drop it back a bit as well. You can't ever have in your mind what you used to do, because you know this, it's a trap. You don't want to compare yourself to when you're at a peak fitness, etc. So yeah, well done everyone. If you found that too much, make sure you check out the blues and the greens. They're a little bit lower level. Otherwise, if you've got friends or family that keep saying things like, I can't get to the gym, don't have a gym membership, don't know what to do, I'd like to get fit, then send them a link. You can also, right here, I've got the QR code. So if you want, take a screenshot of this, put it on your phone, put it on whatever device, get them to scan on their phone, hit subscribe, and you'll get the videos as I upload them. But until next time, on YouTube or on Twitch, well, actually, I'll see you on Twitch because I'm going to stop video and I'll talk to you soon. But on YouTube, see you later.